my dance, make it hurt. My dance, make it hurt.
And a very good evening, ballers. Welcome along. It's Super Bowl Sunday. That's as good as my ESPN impressions get. Good evening, everybody. Welcome along this Sunday night break. My name is Graham. We're here with Shutout Sports Cards. I hope you're well tonight. We are live on Twitch at twitch.tv/ShutoutTV. We're also live on the Shutout Cards Facebook page and the Shutout Cards Community Marketplace Facebook group. And you're very welcome along. Come and say hello when you drop into the chat tonight. Good to have you with us. This is our only break of the evening. This was the Pizza and Panini promotional break. This is a box of 2020 Panini Score NFL, our first NFL break for quite some time. In fact, I think the last NFL break I did was last Super Bowl, or maybe even the one before. And it only had about 20 cards in it. This is a little bit different tonight. 400 cards in this Score hobby box, so this is going to be a bit of a shift. Looking forward to it, though. Get back into some NFL. Morgan, good evening. James, how you doing? Good to have you with us. So, like I say, this one might take a little bit of time, so let's just bob on, shall we? I do hope you're well, wherever you are. Storm Darcy, I hope that's not kicking your ass too much. We have plenty of snow up here in Aberdeen, but we're all safe and well. Hopefully you guys are too. Andy's over on Twitch. Evening, Andy. Oh, James has been doing his research. Find out what colours the rookies came from. So you know who you're looking for. Well, you've done more research than me then. Goodness. That is a big old stack of packs. I've done a quick bit of research on this. I know most of the names that we're looking out for. Some guy called Brady, is that right? Brady? Tom Brady? I've heard of him. Oh, Morgan's got the rookies written on notes on his phone. Morgan, you need to PM me that. I've got Cardboard Connection open, so I know what parallels we're looking for. We do have 90 rookie cards in this box, so yikes. I'm not going to know them all. Hopefully they'll be nicely marked rookie card, dumbass. But let's get stuck in, shall we? I'm just throwing stuff on the floor tonight. I shouldn't throw things on the floor. Right, there we go. Got the bucket now. All right, very good luck, everybody. I do have my list, so we can keep track of who's got what. If you see anything you think I should go back to, let me know in the chat, and I'll go back to it. How many autos, Andy? I think it was 4. I can't remember. Yes, it is 4 autographs in this box. 4 autographs. We've got a bunch of parallels as well, and there's 90 rookie cards too. So we'll be watching out for those. Am I going to read every single card? I'm not sure if I am. I might get bored halfway through, but we'll see. And some of them have quite interesting names as well, of course. But we're starting in Cincinnati with John Ross III. We also have Devin Singletary for the Bills. Bills had a great year. Myles Garrett, Browns. Preston Williams for the Dolphins. DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. Is that D.D. Westbrook? Yep, D.D. Westbrook for the Jacks. Carl Thomas for the Ravens. Jordan Akins for Texans. Inunwa. Oh, I'm going to be terrible at some of these names. I apologise in advance. That's shocking. Jets. Butker for the Chiefs. Jordan Howard for Philly. Melvin Ingram. I can't read these things. There's pop fillers in the way. That's better. Now I can see. See, always easier to break cards when you can see them. There's a little trick of the trade there. Make sure you can see your cards. Melvin Ingram for the Dodgers. Dodgers, there we go. We're off. We're off with a baseball reference already. The Chargers. Jarrell Peppers, Giants. For the Raiders, Josh Jacobs. Darius Slayton for the Giants. Jaguars, Miles Jack. Bradley Chubb for the Broncos. I guess, well, see, these cards might be worth something one day. I guess this would be one of the last releases that feature the old team name. The Washington football team, Dwayne Haskins. There's my team, the Saints. No, I'm not a bandwagon Saints fan from a few years ago. Latavius Murray for my Saints. Jalen Ramsey for the Rams. Ramsey for the Rams, lol. Kyle Allen, Panthers. Patrick Peterson for the Cards. Falcons, Austin Hooper. For the Bucks, obviously in the game tonight, William Golston. Kyle Rudolph for the Vikings. Another Tampa Bay Buccaneer, DJ Howard. And we're into some coloured things, so here we go. What is this one? This one is out of 100. Let me find out what this is. Again, there were too many parallels to try and remember as well. No, it's not that one. Oh, Struth, what is this? Well, I'm in the checklist already. It's a showcase, and it even says it on it. Showcase out of 100. There we go. Clyde Edwards-Helaire from LSU. That's annoying that that's a college card. That's disappointing. Fun fact, Clyde enjoys duck hunting. Well, there you go. He enjoys duck hunting. Well, I'd like to have some. Right, let's take a straw poll. What do we want to do with college cards? Are we going to go with the rookies of the college cards? Why didn't I research this? This is going to be a nightmare. We're probably going to end up going with the team that drafted them, if I'm perfectly honest. Under the radar, Philip Lindsay for the Denver Broncos. And another draft 2020 card, Isaiah Simmons from Clemson. That one not numbered, whereas the Edwards-Helaire was. So, as soon as it was numbered, I suppose I should pop it in its sleeve. I mean, it's a 2020 product, so we'll go with the the team that he's on in 2020. I think that's probably the fairest way to handle it. If you have a strong opinion either way, please let me know in the comments. And these are your cards at the end of the day, and I didn't really plan this. Yeah, give them to the team the players are at. I think that's probably fair. Whoever their 2020 team is, that's where they're going to go. Like I say, I didn't really think about this. So we'll do our best to keep them separate. See, this is why breaking NFL is a nightmare. So yeah, so just to confirm, we're going to go with the 2020 team that player is on. Like I say, if you have a strong feeling on that either way, please let me know. All Hands team, and Julio Jones, who's rocking some Falcons in there, so that's where he'll be going. Fantasy Stars, Lamar Jackson, Sammy Watkins, and Christian McCaffrey. As per our local rules, we can use for this one, we'll go with a player on the top, so that's Baltimore Orioles. And not Orioles, oh my god, I'm doing baseball again. Ravens. And here we go into the rookies. Going to be lots of Googling for me tonight. So these two are fine. So Benjamin Victor from Ohio State. Michael Pittman Jr. Where is he? USC? No. What does it tell me on it? Let's learn together. There's USC, I was right. Look at me. AJ Green, Ohio State. Texas, Colin Johnson. DJ Dallas, Miami. Michigan, Shea Patterson. Kamal Martin from Minnesota. One I didn't know. Florida Gators, Van Jefferson. And Vanderbilt? Yeah, Vanderbilt, look at me. Jared Pinky. Haha, Pinky. No, see, James has done his homework already. This is why you did your homework. Certainly not going to Google them as we go. But I will make sure. So like I said, we're going to go with the 2020 team that they're on. This is a 2020 product after all. Alright, back to the ones that aren't going to cause me a nightmare. Apart from trying to say their name, of course. Ngaki? Shocking, I know. Jaguars. Bengals, Joe Mixon. Bills, Edwards. DeCastro for the Steelers. Keon McMillan. My eyes tonight, goodness. Miami Dolphins. You know what happened? Like, I brought my glasses today. I've got my backup glasses on. I think they probably just need clean, to be fair. But J.J. Watt, Texans. For the Jets, Jamison Crowder. Justin Houston for the Colts. Strikes me he should be playing for a different team. For the Ravens, Lamar Jackson. I've heard of him. And the Chiefs, DeMarcus Robertson. Zach Martin for Dallas. Jerry Tillery for the Chargers. Not the Dodgers, as I called them in the first pack. Kerryon Johnson, Lions. For the Cowboys, Michael Gallup. Matt Stafford for the Lions. For the Titans, Tajay Sharp. Marvin Jones Jr., Detroit Lions. For the Niners, Jimmy Garoppolo. Devonta Freeman, Falcons. For the Rams, Brandon Cooks. Kirk Cousins, Vikings. Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. A nice little run of quarterbacks here. And Aaron Jones, Packers. Ronald Jones II for the Bucks. For the Seahawks, Jadeveon Clowney. There's my Saints again, Ted Ginn Jr. And we have a Silver, I think this is. I'm going to go with Noah. I'm not even going to attempt his surname because I'm not stupid. Straight out of Auburn, Silver. It's unnumbered, actually. College cards go there. Non-nightmares go there. We have another Fantasy Stars again. Player on top. Oh, it's the same one. Oh no, it's not. It's different stats this time. So Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson. We also have Christian Kirk and Derrick Henry on this Fantasy Stars card. Week 10 of 2019. So once again, this will go to the player on top. Baltimore Ravens. Under the radar. Running back. Really difficult to read. Joe Mixon for the Bengals. Quite a nice blue. That's quite a cool card. I like that. Nice design on that card. And the NFL draft. A.J. Dillon from Boston College. Nice light blue. Is this an autograph? Is that why it's backwards? Yes, it is. Oh, it's a nice one as well. It's out of 50. Love it. So Nate Stanley out of 50. If anybody has their cheat sheet handy, you can tell me which team he's going to go to. Quarterback out of Boston College, did I say already? No, Iowa. That was the back card I was looking at. And it's number 24 out of 50. I think a gold out of 50. No idea who he plays for. Oh, Andy on Twitch is saying it's the Vikings. I'm happy to take your word for that, Andy. until I get what Morgan's confirmed the Vikings. Minnesota Vikings then in that case are going to Ricky. Congratulations, Ricky. Let me find out what this parallel is actually called. It is gold. It's a gold zone out of 50. Nate Stanley. Minnesota Vikings. Very nice. Rest of our rookies then. There he is again. There's his base card right behind it. And that's one last for me to sort, I guess. Ross Blacklock, TCU. More TCU, Jalen Reagor. Tight end Hunter Bryant from Washington. I should have guessed that by W. It seemed too obvious. Running back, Eno Benjamin, Arizona State. Quarterback Cole McDonald from Hawaii. We also have Jonathan Taylor. Oh, I know that one. Wisconsin. LSU, Christian Fulton. And finally, Brian Edwards. And he is from the University of South Carolina. The gold did look great, actually. It was a really good looking card. Two packs down then, 8 more to go. A lot of people think he was robbed for Defensive Player of the Year. TJ Watt, Steelers. There's Edelman for the Patriots. Bengals. Jermaine Pratt. Josh Allen for the Bills. Kareem Hunt, Browns. For the Dolphins, Devontae Parker. Cincinnati Bengals, Tyler Boyd. Adam Vinatieri for the Colts. Some kid called Mahomes. Is that right? Mahomes for the Chiefs. Carson Wentz, Philly. For the Chiefs, Kendall Fuller. Dexter Lawrence for the Giants. Joey Bosa, Chargers. Golden Tate III for the Giants. What a crappy bottom edge that card's got. Can you see that in the camera? It's like it was cut with like ruching scissors or something. That's terrible. Derek Carr, Raiders. I'll get that. I'll get this card sent off to Vegas Dave. Michael Bennett for Dallas. Washington, Calvin Harmon. Jimmy Graham. I cried the day that he left New Orleans for the Packers. There's New Orleans. Will Lutz. For the Niners, D Ford. James Bradbury, Panthers. For the Rams, Aaron Donald. Falcons, Grady Jarrett. Cardinals, Jordan Hicks. Vikings, Anthony Barr. For the Bucks, Jason Pierre-Paul. And we're into the college cards. That's where my blood pressure raises. Another silver, Tyler Johnson from Minnesota. Why have I not learnt that one? Under the radar, quarterback Jameis Winston. Tampa Bay Buccaneers is on that card, so that one's straightforward enough. Of course, he's now with the Saints. Jacob Eason from the University of Washington. And we have a Joe Mixon of the Bengals breakthrough insert. They're pretty cool. Celebration, Houston Texans. Oh, a team card. It is like we're doing baseball. There's our man Clyde Edwards-Helaire again, LSU. Jake Luton from Oregon State. Yeah, Beaver gave it away there. Shout out Beavs. A running back from Ohio State, J.K. Dobbins. I'm checking the back of that one, I already figured it out. Vanderbilt, Keyshawn Vaughn. Ah, man. Jordan Love, quarterback from U State. Where's U State? Utah, is it? It's the only state I can think of that starts with a U. Derek Brown, Auburn. Michigan, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Arkansas, thanks to his jersey, Shane O'Grady. And finally, A.J. Dillon, Boston College. See now, Morgan, you ask an interesting question. Who have you got tonight then, folks? Brady and the Bucks or Mahomes and the Chiefs? Who do we have? For the Jaguars then, Nick Foles, Justin Tucker, Baltimore, Leonard Fournette, Jacksonville, Baker Mayfield for the Browns, Shaq Lawson, Bills, Deontay Johnson, Steelers, Christian Wilkins for the Dolphins, Duke Johnson Jr., Texans, for the Jets, Bobby Anderson, Titans, Marcus Mariota, Bears, Khalil Mack, for the Broncos, Drew Lock, Allen Robinson II for the Bears, more Broncos, Noah Fant, LA Raiders, Zay Jones, is that right? Yep, Zay Jones. TJ Hawkinson for the Lions. Amari Cooper, Cowboys. Detroit Lions, Kenny Golladay. Seahawks, DK Metcalf. DJ Moore for the Panthers. 49ers, George Kittle. Oh, look at this. We've got a cheeky wee gold popping out there. Xavier Rhodes for the Vikings. Robert Woods, Rams. Green Bay Packers, Zadarius Smith. Cardinals, Christian Kirk. Lions, Matt Prater. He looks like a quarterback, doesn't he? Meh. And we have gold. Perhaps it is a gold. Maybe it's an orange. Oh, it's gold again because it's out of 50. 27 out of 50. Jake Breland from Oregon. Again, those with their cheat sheets. If you have a Jake Breland for me, that would be tip top. Or I can quickly go and look it up, I suppose. Oh, here's the predictions are coming in. Breland's the Ravens. Andy, are you like... I don't know. I'm trying to think. Are you like Tony Romo or something? Do you know? Is this your bag? Is it because you were super quick in there? Jake Breland then going to the Ravens. Who's the Michael has the Ravens. Congratulations, Michael. We also have an all hands DJ Moore for the Panthers. Fantasy Stars that isn't going to Baltimore. Again, player on top, Aaron Rodgers. This is from week 7 of 2019. Aaron Rodgers, Marvin Jones Jr. and Chase Edmonds. Let's say that will be a Green Bay card. Under the radar, I've picked up 2 cards. Kirk Cousins for the Vikings. Again, really cool looking card. I'm big on blue cards right now. Blues and purples are really floating my boat. And Justin Herbert from the University of Oregon. It's our draft 2020 card. And here's our autograph. Again, cheat sheeters, please. Card number 365, Zach Bond from Wisconsin. Base autograph. Being annoying, try to get it in the top loader. Zach Bond. Anybody? Oh, Andrew, which one should I be sleeving? Saints. Zach Bond is the Saints. There we go. There is a fairly decent delay between what I'm doing and then by the time you guys see it in the group, and then of course by the time you comment on it again. Bond is the Saints. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, I should know that, should I? Now I'm being exposed as a fraud. Zach Bond, linebacker, going to the New Orleans Saints. And Stuart, congratulations, Stuart. Herbert needs a sleeve, does he? Let's pop a sleeve on this bad boy. We may as well pop him in a top loader as well then, right? Why not? Let's live a little. So, to close out our pack then, Tony Jones Jr. from Notre Dame, not Notre Dame or whatever they call it. There's a Tua card. Even I know this one needs a sleeve, right? There's Tua rookie there. Somebody will have to remind me what team he's on, unless it told me. Well, his favourite, while we're waiting, his favourite food is Kahlua pork. Which if it's, I'm assuming not like the chocolatey coffee-based alcoholic beverage, but Tua for the Dolphins, thank you. Raquan Davis, Alabama. Yep. Beavers again, Isaiah Hodgkins. Harrison Bryant from FAU. Darrynton Evans, that's an interesting handle. Appalachian State. Jacob Eason from Washington. Yeah, Washington. Commit to it, you know it. Texas A&M, Kendrick Rogers. And upside down for no good reason, Patrick Taylor Jr. from Memphis. Is he, oh, wow, so he's only the offensive rookie of the year and I don't know what team he played on. Or what I should say is I couldn't remember what team he played on. I've just messed up my stacks. See, I've managed to completely stress myself out by discovering that half the cards in this break are going to require some kind of Googlage. But hey, that's all the fun of it, right? It's all the fun of being the breaker. Predictions. I missed most of the predictions. Let me go back and... So Andy's going for Brady. Oh, Lulu's with us. Hey Lulu, how you doing? Sorry, I missed your comment earlier. Morgan's saying that he can't in good conscience back Brady. Andrew's saying it's going to be Brady. I think Morgan was going for KC. Yeah, Morgan's going KC. So we've kind of got a bit of a split at the minute. Marcus Peters, Baltimore. Whitney Merciless, what a great name, Texans. Le'Veon Bell, Jets. Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger. Patriots, N'Keal Harry, wow. Cincinnati Bengals, Carlos Dunlap. Cole Beasley for the Bills. Browns, Nick Chubb. Tyler Eifert, Bengals. For the Broncos, Chris Harris Jr. Eagles, Zach Ertz. Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Saquon Barkley, Giants. More Chiefs, Tyrann Mathieu. Xavier Woods, Cowboys. Austin Eckler, Chargers. Cowboys, DeMarcus Lawrence. Packers, Darnell Savage Jr. Mike Evans for the Buccaneers, had himself a hell of a year. Jared Davis for the Lions. There's my Saints, Cam Jordan. Tevin Coleman for the 49ers. Panthers, Christian McCaffrey. Todd Gurley for the Rams. Matt Ryan for the Falcons. Nice to catch a quarterback going into a slide rather than throwing the ball, but whatever. Cardinals, Kenyon Drake. And, this is a very low numbered one. An artist proof out of 35. Alexander Mattison for the Minnesota Vikings. And Vikings are going to Ricky. They've already had a hit tonight. Already got one of the autographs. Ricky's picked up this lovely artist proof out of 35. Alexander Mattison. You think in a box with this size, with this many parallels and this many autographs, we won't get quite so many duplicate teams, but whatever. Congratulations, Ricky. This one out of 35. All hands team for the Broncos. Cortland Sutton. Our NFL draft, Jeff Okuda. The Ohio State University. Cornerback, pretty cool card, like that. Or under the radar is Darius Slayton of the Giants. Oh, we have another draft. Jake Fromm, and he's from the University of Georgia. And then into our rookie cards. Anthony Gordon from Washington State. Yeah, Washington State. Look at me, I know him. KJ Hamler, I don't know this one. Penn State. Antonio Gandy Golden from Liberty University, not one I've heard of. Lynn Bowden Jr., Kentucky. Trayvon Diggs, Alabama. From Notre Dame, Chase Claypool. LSU, Grant Delpit. Zach Bond from Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin. Look at me. And starts with a C. Clemson. There you go. Isaiah Simmons. Hey, I was right. Okuda was a third pick in the draft. Well, there we go. Of course, as I dig out the ones that were drafted pretty high, if you don't point them out to me, I'm going to find this stuff out when I search them up to figure out what team they should be on. And yeah, they will be suitably protected, of course. I like to think I have a gentle touch with the cards. See, the lesson I'm learning from this is I really need to spend a bit more time researching a new product when it comes out, or a new product to break with. See, I'm just exposing myself here. We have Hines for the Colts, Miles Boykin, Ravens, Chris Conley, Jags, Gus Edwards for the Ravens, Patriots, Jamie Collins, David Njoku for the Browns, Tre'Davious White, Bills. Juju Smith-Schuster, even, Steelers. Taylor Lewin for the Titans. David Montgomery, Bears. Cameron Wake, Titans. Bryce Love for Washington. Broncos, Deshaun Hamilton. Terry McLaurin for Washington. Danny Amendola, Lions. Hunter Renfrow, Raiders. Aiken Hicks for the Bears. Von Bell, Saints. Rashad Penny, Seahawks. Panthers, Brian Burns. For the 49ers, Kyle Juszczyk, I think that'll be. Vic Beasley Jr., Falcons. 49ers, Emmanuel Sanders, that's a pretty cool picture, nice action shot. Vikings, Dalvin Cook. Rams, Cooper Kupp. Packers, Jamal Williams. And we have another silver parallel. Brendan Carr for the Ravens. Breakthrough, Austin Ealer for the Chargers. Celebration, Green Bay Packers. For the Eagles, all hands team, Zach Ertz. And into our rookies, James Morgan. Is he undrafted? Why doesn't he have a college assigned to him? Bowling. So had his first 2 seasons at Bowling Green before relocating to sunny South Florida, where he soaked up the warm weather. Tossed touchdown during his Conference USA Newcomer of the Year. Oh. Interesting that he doesn't have a college. How odd. Again, if you have your cheat sheet, you can tell me where James Morgan is. Curtis Weaver for Boise State. Texas, Devin Duvernay. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to bother. Albert, well done Albert. Tight end from Mizzou. Brian Herrian, running back from Georgia. LSU, Clavon Chason, from Colorado. We'll give this one like the colors try, will we? LaVisca Chenault Jr. Sean McKeon, thank you, an easy one, Michigan. And Clemson rounding out this pack, as it did the last, T. Higgins. With the Jets, thank you. Jets for James Morgan. Interesting he doesn't have a college. But whatever. They all Google the same. Oh, Chris, have you missed any big Panthers cards? Not that I recall. But I feel like I'm in the middle of an anxiety dream right now and nothing's really sticking in my head. Andy, I just noticed that you said you're wearing your Super Bowl jersey from 18 years ago. For a start, I don't think, if I have anything, if I have anything from 18 years ago, I can categorically tell you it is not going to fit me now. So congratulations on that. So which team then? Patriots, I guess, if you're a Brady guy, is that right? Or am I putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5? AJ Green for the Bengals. Eric Ebron, Colts. Mark Andrews for the Ravens. Benedrick McKinney? Is it Benedrick? Yeah. Sam Darnold, Jets. Honestly looks like he's standing on his head. James Conner for the Steelers. What an incredible picture. Xavier Howard for the Dolphins. Geno Atkins, Bengals. John Brown, Buffalo Bills. For the Raiders, Darren Waller. Denver Broncos, Royce Freeman. Jason Peters for the Eagles. Von Miller, Broncos. Daniel Jones for the Giants. Chiefs, Sammy Watkins. Leighton Vander Esch for the Cowboys. Chris Jones, Chiefs. Ezekiel Elliott, Cowboys. Irv Smith Jr., Vikings. Devin White for the Bucks. Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Chris Godwin. Seattle Seahawks, Quandre Diggs. For my Saints, Michael Thomas. 49ers, Raheem Mostert. Falcons, Young Shu Koo. And we have a silver for the Buccaneers, Jameis Winston, as we've already seen or mentioned tonight, of course, with my Saints now. Breakthrough, Cooper Kupp for the Rams. That's pretty sweet. Fantasy Stars, again going to the team on top, so Drew Brees of the Saints, Emmanuel Sanders and Austin Eckler, week 14 from 2019. Under the radar, Callum Ridley for the Falcons. And we've got an autograph up next. Get your Google out, everybody. From University of Southern Florida, Mitchell Wilcox. Tight end. Nice rookie autograph there of Mitchell Wilcox. Oh, it was 18 years ago the Bucks were last in the Super Bowl, is that? Ah, okay. I'm with it now, Andy. Morgan's wearing his Giants jersey to curse Brady. I'm going to go and, I'm wearing a Montreal Expos top right now, but I'm going to go and throw on my Drew Brees jersey for later. So Mitchell Wilcox, tight end from USF. Like I say, if anybody has them on their list, they could let me know. If not, I'll have a Google at the end and we'll figure it out. We'll go through the rest of the rookies. Jerry Jeudy from Alabama. Oregon, Jake Breland. FSU, Cam Akers. Jake Fromm, Georgia. UCLA, Joshua Kelly. Rico Dowdle from University of South Carolina. Joe Burrow, LSU. Vitor Gross-Matos from, I should know that one, I just saw that one, Penn State, remember that one. And Washington State, Desmond Patman. Bengals on the autograph, thank you very much. Cincinnati Bengals then for our autograph, and Dean, congratulations Dean, picking up the Mitchell Wilcox autograph. 3 packs remaining. I think one more autograph to find. Then I can go and burn out Google. Alright then, our veteran cards. For the Dolphins, Kalen Ballage. Texans, Carlos Hyde. Patriots, Stephon Gilmore. Marlon Mack, Colts. Marquise Brown for the Ravens. Jaguars, BJ Chark Jr. Steelers, Mason Rudolph. That's a sweet picture as well. James White for the Patriots. Odell Beckham Jr. for the Browns. Raiders, Jonathan Abram. Taron Cohen for the Bears. Titans, A.J. Brown. Landon Collins for Washington. Jarrell Casey for the Titans. Malcolm Jenkins, Philadelphia. Denver Broncos, Cortland Sutton. Hunter Henry, Chargers. Cardinals, Larry Fitzgerald. Seahawks, Trey Flowers. There's Drew Brees. Seahawks, Chris Carson. Curtis Samuel for Carolina. Quan Alexander for San Francisco. Falcons, Julio Jones. And Deebo Samuel for the 49ers. Adam Thielen for the Vikings. And our silver is Marcus Mariota. Scorecard insert. Parallel, sorry. Scorecard parallel. Tennessee Titans. Our NFL Draft 2020 card is Derek Brown from Auburn. Defensive tackle, look at that. Nice to see him in full flight there. Under the radar, Mike Williams for the Chargers. And our draft card, as I've learnt tonight, for the Dolphins. NFL 2020 draft, Tua, out of the University of Alabama. Now, of course, Miami Dolphins. Dolphins going to Emily. Fantasy. Oh, this was a numbered Fantasy Stars. Gold foil, this one. Again, going to the Ravens. Goodness me. Was there ever a week where Lamar Jackson wasn't like a fantasy leader? Lamar Jackson, Chris Godwin, and Leonard Fournette. This is week 12, 2019, and this one is numbered 48 out of 50 for the Baltimore Ravens. And Michael, congratulations, Michael. And into our rookies then. Jeff Okuda, Ohio State. Brandon Ayuk from Arizona State. Alabama, Jalen Hurts. Tommy Stevens from Mississippi State. Jordan Elliott, Mizzou. LSU, Justin Jefferson. Notre Dame, Cole Kmet. Darius Anderson, TCU. And Bryce Perkins from Vanderbilt. No, it's Virginia. As soon as I said it, I was like, no, it doesn't. That's not the Vanderbilt logo. Virginia. There's a great break for the Ravens, you're right. Second to last pack. Here we go, our veterans. Vance McDonald, Pittsburgh. Tankersley for the Dolphins. Justin Reed, Texans. Chris Herndon, the fourth, Jets. Darius Leonard for the Colts. Mark Ingram for the Ravens. Jaguars, Gardner Minshew. Brandon Carr for Baltimore. Melvin Gordon III. Blake Jarwin for the Cowboys. Philadelphia Eagles, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Philip Lindsay for the Broncos. Giants, Evan Engram. Derek Wolfe for the Broncos. Jalen Smith, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. Dak Prescott, Cowboys. Pretty cool picture as well. Jared Goff for the Rams. Harrison Smith, Vikings. Cardinals, David Johnson. Packers, Rashan Gary. Yeah, Rashan Gary. Buccaneers and Ndamukong Suh. Lions, Sean Robertson. I thought it was numbered for a second. Saints, Marcus Davenport. Tyler Lockett for the Seahawks. And Gerald McCoy for the Panthers. And I already flashed it, so like an idiot. Indianapolis Colts, Showcase Blue Parallel, numbered 76 out of 100. Hines, I'm not going to have a stab at his first name. There's too many consonants in it and not nearly enough vowels. Indianapolis Colts are going to Andrew. Congratulations, Andrew. Picked yourself up a nice numbered Showcase Parallel card. Congratulations. Our draft card, 2020 NFL Draft, Chase Young from OSU. All Hands team, Chris Godwin for the Buccaneers. Our celebration card for the Ravens, because why not? And our breakthrough is for the Mariners, Chris Carson. See the Mariners, look, I'm doing baseball stuff again. For the Seahawks, at least I have the right city, Chris Carson. Goodness me, what a rocket. And our rookies then, Charlie Warner, Georgia. Tyler Huntley from Utah. Terrell Lewis, Alabama. Oregon, Joanne Johnson. I bet it's Oregon. LSU, Thaddeus Moss. Tyler Johnson from Minnesota. Noah, I'm not doing his name. I refuse. From Austin. CD Lamb, Oklahoma. And Jack Moss from Utah. And I forgot Utah already, despite there being one already in that pack. Morgan, that's terrible. Morgan's saying he can't wait for the World Series of Football tonight. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's my brain trying to tell me we've done too many baseball breaks, right? Subtitles. Harry, there's subtitles on my breaks. Is that like, that must be a Facebook, like an automatic recognition thing, is it? And it came up and it said Mary Otter. That is pretty funny. I didn't know it automatically captioned the breaks. Oh my gosh, it must have some fun with my accent. Okay, last pack, everybody. Here we go. I think we're due an autograph in this one, aren't we? So prepare your Google fingers, everybody. Dawson Knox, Buffalo Bills. For the Browns, Greedy? Greedy? Who in their right mind calls their kid Greedy? Greedy Williams for the Browns. Goodness me. Dolphins, Josh Rosen. Deshaun Watson for the Texans. Kyle Van Noy, Patriots. Jacoby Brissett, Colts. Marcus May for the Jets. Sam Adams, I like his beer. Oh no, it's not. It's Jamal Adams for the Jets. Steelers, Terrell Edmonds. Kyle Fuller for the Bears. Raiders, Terrell Williams. Mitchell Trubisky for the Bears. Raiders, LaMarcus Joyner. For Washington, Ryan Kerrigan. Titans, Corey Davis. It looks like he's sitting down, just enjoying himself, having a wee seat. Philadelphia Eagles, Fletcher Cox. Derrick Henry for the Titans. Alshon Jeffrey for the Eagles. Andy Isabella for Arizona. Green Bay, Dwayne Adams. Some more Saints, love it. Marshawn Lattimore. Seahawks, Shaquille Griffin. Panthers, Eric Reed. And Russell Wilson for the Seahawks, not the Mariners. Although he's a hell of a baseball player, Russell Wilson. Atlanta Falcons, Desmond Trufant. And Richard Sherman for the Niners. Oh, we're into the parallels and things already. I'm not even paying attention. Still having an anxiety attack. CD Lamb, a scorecard, silver parallel. Wide receiver out of Oklahoma. A few too many of the silvers. It would be nice to get a few more numbered parallels, but let's not be disappointed. Breakthrough Nick Bosa for the 49ers. Fantasy Stars, can you guess what team it's going to? That's right, Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, Chris Godwin, and Leonard Fournette. It feels like the third time I've pulled this same card. Not numbered, this one, though. No, it doesn't belong in that pile. It belongs in that pile. Under the radar is Blake Martinez for the Packers. Oh, we're going to save our autograph for the end because it's not a rookie. Under the radar, Blake Martinez, Green Bay Packers. Or it's not, well, it's not, I say that, it's not a college card. So we have our rookies then. Jamasiel Hasty from Baylor. From Cincinnati, Michael Warren II. Kelly Bryant from Missouri. Chase Young, Ohio State. Henry Ruggs III from Alabama. From Clemson, AJ Terrell. Sean Bradley from Temple. What a cool logo. Kenneth Murray, Oklahoma. And Kalia Lipscomb from Vanderbilt. And behind this is our final autograph. Let me twist this around hopefully without flashing it too bad. And it is for the Philadelphia Eagles. So what I don't have to Google, Philadelphia Eagles are going to Sarah. Congratulations, Sarah. You pick up the last autograph. And it is Miles Sanders. Running back, of course. Philadelphia Eagles autograph. Miles Sanders going to Sarah. Congratulations, Sarah. And that is the last card of this break. And my anxiety dream is over. Let me tidy away my little stack of rookies. We'll have a recap of the cards that were glaringly obvious that we should look at, or I was told to look at, and I'll figure the rest out later. There you go. Lesson number 1, right? There's been some interesting. I should be saving this for tea and tops tomorrow night. There's been some interesting conversations this week in a few groups about how the fact that everyone and their dog seems to be a breaker. If you want to be a breaker, here you go. Skill number 1. Product knowledge. Then you don't look like an absolute fanny when you're doing breaks. Anyway, enough about me. Let's have a recap then. Philadelphia Eagles, Miles Sanders autograph. We have the blue showcase numbered out of 100, 78 out of 100. Nyheim Hines for the Colts. Terrible. One of the 412 Baltimore Ravens cards that we pulled, numbered out of 50 Fantasy Stars. Lamar Jackson, Chris Godwin, and Leonard Fournette. We have our Tua 2020 draft. Mitchell Wilcox autograph from the University of South Florida. Minnesota Vikings, Alexander Mattison, artist proof. This one is numbered 35 out of 35 for the Vikings. There's our Tua base. Justin Herbert draft. Zach Bond autograph from Wisconsin. We had a couple of golds. This one is Jake Breland from Oregon, number 27 out of 50. Right behind it is the other gold, and it was an autograph as well. Nate Stanley, number 24 out of 50. And last but by no means least, blue showcase, out of 100, number 68 out of 100 for LSU, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And that rounds out our break of 2020 Panini Score. Once again, thank you very much, everybody, for getting involved in the break, for buying a spot, for helping me through by Googling the names and telling me who they should go to, rather than me actually taking the time to learn a little bit about the product before we did the break. Yeah, I apologise. That's fairly bad form. This was going to take me a lifetime to sort. No, it won't really. I'll probably sit and sort it now between now and the game starting in an hour and a half. So yeah, 90 minutes time, the Super Bowl kicks off. Pre-game show starts in 1 hour. I'm not sure if it's streaming here unless you're watching it on Sky. I'm not too sure what time the BBC coverage kicks off either. I'm planning to be back on Twitch maybe somewhere around 11:15. 11:30, something like that, where I can sit and embarrass myself even more by showing you just how little I know about NFL, although I do enjoy sitting watching it. So quite how I've not soaked up as much knowledge as perhaps I should have done, I have no idea. But yeah, come and hang out if you're watching the game and you've nothing better to do. Come and say hello. I'm going to try and pick up a stream of the American broadcast. I probably shouldn't be publicising that fact. I'll need to be careful not to flash any of the game, but once the ads and stuff are on, we'll get the ads on. I'm pretty sure that should be fine. That shouldn't lead to me getting kicked off Twitch. Fingers crossed. But yeah, once again, thanks very much, everybody, for tuning into the break. I do appreciate it. If you're not going to join us for the game later, have a great night. Stay safe. Enjoy it if you're staying up for it. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We'll be back to baseball soon, I promise. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Take care.
These bandanas make it hurt.